So we move on to the next section. That's the mulberry tree down in there somewhere. And I'm just out here. I wasn't going to record because I thought it might be getting a bit dark, but the birds are all going to sleep. They're all coming in, all different sorts of birds here. And I might even start doing sometimes, randomly, like a live, all the birds are going to sleep moment. I was just sitting up here and so many different sorts were coming past. Anyway, back to the tour of the restoration process. So that's the next section that needs doing. Now we've got to be mindful because there's power lines here, right? More big trees, and the creek is down there, Collegeau Creek, and then the big creek is up that way. So this is my driveway. I've killed this off, but I've got to get rid of it. And then I've been coming home. I have begun my restoration. Now the power line people have to come and chop things down every now and again. But as you can see, last time they just chopped it and just left it. Didn't even cut it right at the bottom or anything. Like, that's a bit shit in anyone's language, right? So, there's that. One day after work, I freed this little baby. Had all vines all over it. So that's, as I said before, they're one of my favourites. They're like a yucca but skinny. And they get this beautiful, beautiful red colour once they're healthy and in the sun. So there's a sign of life. And I'll get all this and all that. And I also started pulling some of this out down here. That fence, you couldn't even see. And I'm going to take that out now, I've decided. But it was covered with all of this. So go me after work doing that one day. Only a couple of days ago, actually. Looks like some critters have been hunting. They'd be excited, wouldn't they? Stirred up all sorts. And then, if we look over here, see, here's another, that's the area where the water's trying to go down. And because that's Collegeau Creek just there through to the caravan park. That's 50 mil, that starts running. So I want to be able to see it. And this is that other part where I said, if you look closely, you can see the water is starting to angle down there. So I don't want that to take away this whole section, right? So I've got a couple of things planted in. I've got some yuccas here for privacy, but also for bank stabilisation. And there's palm. And that's, we'll go up there in a sec, but that's the fence that I pulled round. And then we've got beautiful umbrella trees. And I'm not sure if you know, these have a big, like at the top of them, they'll have big spikes of red berry looking efforts, and the lorikeets go insane for them. So those birds love them. And if you have a look at this, look, what is that there? If you don't know, that is a green ant nest. Another one behind it, and another one over there. But green ants do eat aphids, apparently. There's another one up there, but they bite hard. So I've done some gardening, and then you like have to abort because of that. And then in here you'll see this is a big gum tree, and I have watched them scale up there to cut branches off, like, you know, do the you can see just there, just there, they cut off a big massive branch, but they did cut it all up for me, and left it down there nicely. And I think most of it's washed down, but I did get some of it for fires that winter, which was good. So it is nice, and it's a great view. I don't know what that is there, that weed. I'll zoom in a bit. I think that's new, I don't remember that. So, and then here we have a power pole and my one bit of concrete driveway. So that bank, I'm a bit restricted with what I can plant there, but I decided yesterday I want to have this as a bit of a sitting viewing area, because it is lovely, right? It's nice, and quickly come over here. This is another area I've got where I love to sit. Just love it because of the open sky and the stars and the moon. You see past the wires, forget about those. But I just love sitting there. It's one of my favourite spots. So let's improve this view first, is sort of where I'm starting. And then I do like to have beer in a wine glass, in case, here's an introduction to that. In here is another couple of foxtail palms that I pulled up the other day. They're still hanging in there. I did fall over when I pulled one out, right on my butt, and I hurt my hand. Look, see, there's all those cuts on there. And this is it's a chili. It died right back, but they're pretty good at coming back, so I've let that live. Here's another little fire pit. It's just nice. See, here's my chair. It's a beautiful spot, right? So we just need to make it more beautiful. And then here, this is a great idea. It's full of dry wood for fires. Because gum trees are the gift that keep on giving. And now here I've got, this is more for privacy, because that's a road at the front. So I've got these in here. This was my compost bin, which I wasn't really using. So I put a big pot in there, and the brums. That's worked well. So just needs a bit of a sorting out. And I do like, you know, old stuff. And this is an old, it's a good feature, this old barbecue. Need to get rid of the wheels and that little bit of gate. And then here is a little bit of some random shit that has to go. And I was thinking in here to have an area where I have all seedlings, especially desert roses, because they love the full sun and I can grow them. And chilies, yes. And then I've got more yuccas, which is privacy, right? So they're like my two gates. So that's that area. And then we've just got up the front to go. We're probably 3/4 of the way, but I will stop now because it's getting dark. So cheers, thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, and if you've got any tips, you know, for my gardening, please let me know. I'm open. And yes, subscribe, all the things, hit the notification, and I'll show you the next area up there, which is probably a little bit nicer than the rest of what you've just seen. And all of these are going to be video 1 in each area's playlist, so I'd say 2 short ones to go. Okay, love you, see you, bye.